Hello everybody, welcome back to the Allstar Offline Racing Series. We are back with the ARCA Series, race number 4 out of 8. Gonna get ready for qualifying, so real quick we've got some things to go over, and I'm gonna go over this in the Truck and the Cup Series. So this week is race number 4 for the ARCA. This is the halfway point for this series, and after this series, after the ARCA Series, we might not be redoing the ARCA Series. We might not be coming back for a Season 2. I'm not sure what we're going to do for the next series, and after the Truck and Cup Series is over, we might stick to just Cup and Truck, but I don't know. We might be able to do this series. We might do a different series. I'm not quite sure yet. This was just a series to get some more people into the All-Star Offline Racing League. So I definitely want to know what you guys think. If you guys want the series back again, maybe even have it a little bit longer than the current season, which is 8 races. The Cup Series will definitely be back, and I'm pretty sure the Truck Series will be as well. We might be starting another series with a different platform, a different game, and this one's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be pretty cool, but we've got to wait. It's definitely, it's in the works, but it's not close to being ready yet. So there are some pretty cool things happening with this series. And like I said, we want to know what you guys think. But in the meantime, waiting for qualifying, we've got about 2.5 more minutes. So coming into race number 4, we have 3 different winners. Will we have a 4th different winner today? Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. After this race, it is going to be a crazy season. We've got Martinsville next week. We've got the Roval, Talladega, and Eldora. So 4 completely different tracks after Pocono, and it is just going to be a crazy mess, I'm sure. So this series is supposed to test everybody's abilities, and we're going to see who comes out on top. Right now, Destiny Borg, who is the number 10, she is the points leader. She has an 18-point lead over Dakota Pryor, who won at Bristol earlier this season. 3rd is Isaiah Williams. He's 27 points back. 4th place is the 54, who, in the game, it says James Prepara Jr. His real name is actually Joseph Evans, but I can't change it in the points. So Joseph Evans is 4th in points. 5th is John Jackson. 6th place is Ethan Lewis. So, and the top 10 right now in points are within 100 points of each other. So it is a very close points battle. The top 30 drivers are within 200 points of each other. So a lot can still happen in this series. We've got a couple new drivers as well. You see right here, 4th place, Cooper McCollum. He qualified 4th. He's making his debut. And then, where is he? Somewhere down here, Jeff Light, number 98. He qualified 32nd. He is a part of the Foxy Racing team, and he is a developmental driver, making his first ARCA Series start as well. So it looks like the 52, Robbie Bannister, gets the pole. Now Robbie, he ended up winning last season in the Cup Series. He won Talladega. Talladega's coming up in 2 weeks. Robbie has the pole this week. He could be a contender in the points series. Right now he's sitting in 27th in the points. But with a pole here today, he might be able to get to the front. See Dakota Pryor, 3rd place. He is 2nd in points. He is having a great season. And here we go. We're just going to have to do it this way. So the 52, Robbie Bannister, is the pole sitter. The 1 of Foxy Pirate starts right beside him. He won at Daytona. The 8 of Dakota Pryor starts 3rd. He is the 2nd place driver in points. You've got the 06 Cooper McCullough making his first start, starting in 4th. The 88 Christian Wilson on the inside line. Here's the 33 of John Jackson. We've got the 51 of Matt Pouchot. The 54 of Joseph Evans. Got the 3, that is Luke Parks. The 41 of Osman Hamid. We have got the 32 of Ash Britt, the 2 NASCAR Legends. We've got the 30 of James Webber, the 25 Alvin Jones, Alvin being very impressive in the Cup Series this season, the 69 of Eric Jacks, the 23 of Jordan Fixon, got the 46 Shannon Lowe. We get the command to start the engines, the 15 Dave Benjamin Jr. We then have the 62 of Justin Lightning, the 48 Darwish Jr., 28 of Papa Carey, the 99 of Casey Nanico. We've got the 77 of, I believe that's Harrison Johnson. There we go. 34 of Alex Bruno, the 81 of Sebastian Ruiz, the 11 of Ethan Lewis. Got the 43 of Harry Johnson, 75 of Andy Rollo. Got the 10 Destiny Borg. She is starting deep in the field, the points leader entering this race. The 7 of Winston Parker starts beside her. Then on the inside, you've got Kyle Vickers. You've got the 98 of Jeff Light making his first start in the Best Buy car. Got the 18 of Dale Cole Jr., 22 of Mudkip. Got the 5 of Colton Harmon, the 02 of Dale Lightning, the 04 of Isaiah Williams. He is third in points, starting very far back in the field. The 9 of Jeff Joes, and that is the field. So getting ready. It is only a 20-lap race here at Pocono. A lot can happen, though, in this race. 20 laps, but 20 laps here at Pocono can be a pretty long distance. The ARCA series has been put through quite the test so far. We've been to Daytona, a super speedway track. We've been to Bristol, which is a short track, Kansas and Pocono, which are mile-and-a-half tracks. We go to another short track, and then a road course, another super speedway, and a dirt track to finish this season. This is the ultimate test of the offline series. See who can excel at each of these tracks. 52 of Robbie Bannister. We know he is capable of winning at a super speedway. Is he capable of winning at a mile-and-a-half track? He is going to lead the field to the green flag. The 1 of Foxy Pirate starts second on the outside line. And you see the car is already starting to fan out on the front stretch. You can fan out and you can go as low as you want, but you need to be up near the middle line at least once you get to turns 1 and 2. See a lot of contact back here, 3 wide. Christian Wilson, the 88, underneath of a couple cars. Side by side off of turn number 1. See the 06, he's looking for the lead. Foxy Pirate was able to get past Robbie Bannister. The 06, Cooper McCollum, going to the lead in his first start. The 1 of Foxy Pirate going to hold him off for now. 2 and 3 wide. 3 wide further in the pack. Very deep in the field. Battle for second here. Cooper trying to hold off the 38. Robbie Bannister trying to get back up there as well. The 38, that's not the 38. That is the 33 of John Jackson. See the cars there fanning out all the way to the bottom at the back of the field. 33 takes the lead away from Foxy Pirate. 33 John Jackson. Well, he had the lead for a moment, but the number 1 is going to get past him again. And he is going to go to the front. 33 might have a good run in a turn. John Jackson still cannot make it past the number 1. The 1 of Foxy Pirate has a great car right now. Still green flag here at Pocono. Third place, Cooper McCollum, that 06. He is making a great debut start here at Pocono in the ARCA series. Right behind him, fourth place, the number 8. That is Dakota Pryor. He is second in points, but he could be the points leader after today's race if he has a strong finish. You see, John Jackson, the 33, he was able to get past the 1 of Foxy Pirate. He is going to bring the 06 Cooper McCollum with him. Oh, we've got a crash on the track. Oh, who was that? That is the 15, I believe that was. Dave Benjamin Jr. Looks like that was just a single car crash. Oh, no, it was not. There's heavy damage to, is that Christian Wilson, I believe? The 88. It is Christian Wilson, Dave Benjamin Jr. You see the 99, that is Casey Nanico. He's got damage. Doesn't look like anyone else has any damage back here. The 9, he might have a little bit of damage. They're racing back to the line pretty aggressively. Back to the front of the field. 33, John Jackson is the race leader. Foxy Pirate second. Third, Dakota Pryor. We'll have to go and see what happened. That was in turn 1. Christian Wilson, heavy damage on his car. He is still trying to get back to the front stretch. He is going to go down on the pit road, even though pit road is closed. Casey Nanico, he doesn't have a lot of damage on his car, but damage here at this track definitely is going to hurt you. 15 of David Benjamin, he stays out. He's got damage to the back of his car. Actually, let's go back and check out what happened. Early caution here at Pocono. Dave Benjamin on the outside there. They were 4 wide entering turns 1 and 2, or just 1. Oh, a couple cars came together on the track. Dave Benjamin hit the wall. The 88 actually might have gotten the worst amount of damage out of that. Let's go back and show you another view of that crash. Like I said, you can go as wide as you want down on the front stretch. Go as far down, but you got to merge back up, and you got to merge safely. A couple cars made some contact, and you see the result. Luckily, that was not a bigger crash than what it could have been. That could have been a massive crash, especially up near the top 10. That was not good. Trying to see which car that was. Looks like the 32 of Ash Britt. Ash Britt was the car on the inside. Everyone else above him, though, they got a huge run down the front stretch. They were 3 wide, then once they passed him, it was 4 wide, and Ash had really nowhere to go. Ash Britt running in 14th place. Christian Wilson, he is back out on the track. Got his damage repaired. 15 of Dave Benjamin, he as well got his damage repaired. And the 99, Casey Nanico. So nobody out of the race yet. Everybody still is in this race. All 38 drivers that entered. So the 33, John Jackson, he is the leader. Second is the 1 of Foxy Pirate. Third, the 8 of Dakota Pryor. Fourth place, you've got the 06, Cooper McCollum. Great debut so far here at Pocono. Right behind him, the number 3, that orange and white car, that is Luke Parks. The 52, Robbie Bannister. Oops, there he is. He was the pole sitter. He is in 6th place. 7th, the 51 of Matt Pouchet. 8th place, the 54, that is Joseph Evans. 9th place, the 41, that is Osman Hamid. And 10th place, the number 2, NASCAR Legends. He is rounding out the top 10. In 11th place, we've got the 23, that is Jordan Fixon. We've got the 11 of Ethan Lewis. We've got the 69, that is Eric Jacks. He's running in 13th. 14th place, the 32 of Ash Britt. He was part of that first caution. Ash is running in 14th. 15th place, the number 25, Alvin Jones, not having a bad run today. 16th place, you've got the 30 of James Weber. 17th, the 46, Shannon Lowe. We've got the 62, he is running in 18th place. The 62, that is Justin Lightning. The 77 right behind him, Harrison Johnson. The 48, Darvish Jr., rounding out the top 20. In 21st place, we've got the 43 of Harry Johnson. The 75 of Andy Rollo. The 81 of Sebastian Ruiz. The 34, that is Alex Bruno. He is running in 24th place. In 25th place, we've got the 28 Papa Carey. The 55, Kyle Vickers, right behind him in 26th place. 27th place, the number 9 of Jeff Joes. 28th place, the number 7, that is Winston Parker. 29th place, the 22 of Mudkip. 30th place, the 98. That is Jeff Light making his first start. Not too bad of a run. He wishes he could be a little further up in the field, though. That's that blue and yellow car there. Right behind him, the points leader entering this race, the number 10, Destiny Borg. Back in 31st position. She needs to get to the front if she wants to hold on to her points lead. She only has an 18-point gap between her and Dakota Pryor. Dakota's up in the top 5. Right behind her, the 18, Dale Cole Jr. He's running in 32nd. Got the 0-2, that is Dale Lightning. Right behind Dale, you got the number 5, Colton Harmon. The 0-4 of Isaiah Williams, that blue and a white car. He is third in points. Again, he needs to get to the front. He does not want to lose third. Everybody in the top 10, they are within 100 points. So if you finish pretty far back here, you're going to lose a lot of ground in the points. Then you got the cars that were involved in the crash. The 99, Casey Nanico. The 15, Dave Benjamin Jr. And the 88 of Christian Wilson. That's the top 38 drivers. All 38 still in this race, running. We should be getting the 1 to go this time. We will have 14 laps to go. Or we have 14 laps to go this time. 13 laps to go on the next lap when we get the restart. These ARCA races are pretty short. Once you, if you start in the back, you have a lot of ground to make up very quick. One caution so far today. Now remember, the green-white checkered rule has not been in effect yet this season. We're waiting to see if that will be a thing that'll happen. If we get a caution or a crash on the last lap, or if the race would end under yellow, we would take all the cars that are running, we would put them back in basically like a new race. We would have a green-white checkered finish until we have a green flag finish with no crashes. So that could really change a lot of things. That could make this race quite a long race, depending on if we get cautions near the end of this race. I thought we would have seen the green-white checkered rule being applied in this season at Daytona or Bristol. That was not the case. We had a green flag finish so far in every race. Pocono could be the difference, though. It could be a difference between having a green flag finish and a caution flag, and then a green-white checkered finish at the end. So the car is going to enter the last turn. 33 of John Jackson is going to lead the field back to the green flag. 13 laps to go, this time by the one of Foxy Pirate right behind him. He is 7th place in points. He is looking to maybe even get the points lead away. He's got to pull away from that number 8, Dakota Pryor, who is right behind him. Both drivers have won a race. 2nd and 3rd place in this race. They're looking to possibly win another. Green flag is back in the air. 13 laps to go here in the ARCA race. Some of the cars going down low. There's a lot of shuffling back here. Man, look at that. They're bouncing off of each other. 23 Jordan Fixon's around. And just like that, the caution flag going to come back out. Who is that? That's the 52, Robbie Bannister. He is on the apron. Something happening with his car. The field's going to come back to the caution flag. Right when we get the green flag, the restart, we have a caution. I'm not sure what started that. I think the 52, Robbie Bannister, might have been the culprit. I think he has a mechanical failure, or a tire possibly went down. I think that stacked everybody up. Alvin Jones at 25 on the outside. Everyone, I think, is going to make it back without wrecking, which is great to see. John Jackson, huge run. He was hoping that it would stay green, but we have another caution. We're going to have another restart. Robbie Bannister is on pit road. We'll have to check with him and see what happened. I have no idea. Oh, there's another mechanical failure. Who is that? Looks like the 22 of Mudkip. Now, Mudkip now has a mechanical failure. He is going to drop to the apron. Oh, man, there's a lot of things happening in this race. First race back in the ARCA series, and we have a lot of drama happening. Unfortunate for that 22 car. Had a pretty good season going. He was kind of near the top 10 in points, in 13th place before this race, and he is going to definitely fall back. Depending on how the rest of these drivers finish, he could fall outside of the top 25 in points. We said Robbie Bannister. I don't know what happened with him. Well, let's go back and look on that restart and see what exactly happened. Robbie was in 6th place. Yeah, he had something happen. He slowed down, and Jordan had nowhere to go. Jordan was trying to get past, and you see the 23 he got hit from behind. So Robbie Bannister was the reason for the caution. Robbie was having a great run, the pole sitter of this race, and having issues on the start of this race. I'm assuming it's probably a tire that went down. We didn't see any smoke or anything out of the back of his car, but everybody was trying to get past. Jordan got hit from behind. I think that was the 48, Darvish Jr., that hit Jordan. Just a mad dash to get past all of that action. So a restart and another caution. Let's ride on board with the 48, Darvish Jr., and let's see what he saw. See everybody starting to move around a lot, and you see cars slowing down. Oh, that was a pretty hard hit for the 48, Darvish Jr. I don't know if he has any damage on that car. It doesn't look like he has too much. His hood is up a little bit. Now we're going to have a restart with less than 10 to go. This is not what the points leader, the 10 of Destiny Borg, wants. Destiny is back in 31st. Points leader entering this race. She's had 2 really good finishes. Had a decent finish last time we raced here in the ARCA series, but being 31st right now, that is not good for her. She is going to lose the points lead today. The 8 Dakota Pryor, he is running in 4th place. He is 2nd in points. Look at that 41, Osman Hamid. He hasn't really had a great run yet this season. He is in the top 5. The 3 of Luke Parks as well. I believe points are definitely going to change. Saying Luke Parks hasn't had not a great season. Luke is back in 23rd right now in points. So having a great top 10 finish. This could put him up in the top 10 or top 15. We said points are very close. The top 30 drivers within 200 points. You can gain 185 points, and technically you can get about 140 points over any one of these drivers depending on where they finish. So I mean, right now, the top, 18, 20 drivers are within 150 points. So one of those drivers could be the points leader even after this race. 30 of the 33, that is, John Jackson. He hasn't been too far near the front. He is having a great run today. I'm trying to figure out where John is in the points. Or John Johnson, I'm sorry. Sometimes it is so hard to keep up with these names, especially in a new series. John's actually 5th in points at 33 car. So some of the points contenders are up near the front. See Robbie Bannister, the 52, he is back out on the track. That's great to see. 22 Mudkip unfortunately retires from the race. Had header issues. Robbie Bannister is 2 laps down. I don't think he is going to be able to gain any ground on anybody else. He'll at least finish in 37th position. So this time by is going to be lap number 12 out of 20. It's been a crazy race already. See if anything else happens. Will we have a caution at the end of this race? Will we have to do a green-white checkered finish? It could get exciting. John Johnson, number 33, he is hoping that we do not have a caution. Again, he wants this race to go green flag. Next time by, we'll be going back to green. We'll have 8 laps to go. So getting ready for the restart. Everybody is in the race except for the 22 of Mudkip, who retired after having mechanical failures. 33 of John Jackson, he is out front. The number 1 Foxy Pirate right behind him. The 06 of Cooper McCollum is in third. 4th place, the 8 of Dakota Pryor, and 5th place, the 41 Osmond Hamid. They are going to lead you down to the restart here. 8 more laps to go. John Jackson hoping that they can get a green flag run in. He doesn't mind his cautions, but every time we have a restart, he is in danger of losing his lead. Look at Cooper McCollum now on the inside already of the number 1 Foxy Pirate. He is going to try to take a position away. You see further in the back, Destiny Borg. She is on the inside. She's trying to gain some ground. Big battle for second here. Here comes the 41 Osmond Hamid now. He's trying to get up in the mix. Restarted 5th place, but he isn't going to get a good run off the turn. Luke Park's now going to try to get past Osmond on the outside. Meanwhile, the 33 John Jackson, he got a great start. He is trying to pull away from the rest of the field. Cooper McCollum now, the 06, running in 2nd place. First start in the ARCA Series. First start in the Allstar Offline Racing Series in general, and he is running in 2nd place. Foxy Pirate is now in 3rd. He fell back a little bit. See back here, some of these drivers side by side. 7 to go this time by. Who is going to win here in the ARCA Series? And they are all sprawled out on the front stretch again. 3, I think maybe even 4 wide again almost. But they are able to make it in the turn without any issues. Back here, some of the cars that are further back are damaged and off the pace. See the 10 Destiny Bordy, the points leader. She is falling back. Same with that 04 of Isaiah Williams. And they're so far back. They're hoping for a huge crash or something to happen near the front. They need to get up towards the front if they want any chance of keeping the points lead. Or at least staying in the top 5. A lot of battling going on up front. You see the 62, that is Dale Lightning. Making or Justin Lightning, making a move towards the front. Trying to make a move at least. Single file up near the front of the field for the first 15 or so cars. John Jackson, that number 33, still has the race lead. As there's 6 Cooper McCollum, he is catching him. There's a caution on the track. Where's that? That's the 75 Andy Rollo. So now he gets spun out. Looks like that was a single car crash as well. Dave Benjamin Jr. got past Destiny Borg. She is falling back. Unfortunate for her. She had such a great start to the season. 2nd at Daytona. And then another 2nd place finish at Bristol. Didn't have a bad race last race either at Kansas, but today at Pocono, not her day. So another caution, 5 to go. I think we're going to have a restart with about 2 laps left. 33 John Jackson, still the race leader. Cooper McCollum is 2nd place. The way this race is going, we could have our first green wet checkered finish this season. And wouldn't that just be... That would be a crazy end to this race. Have to see how this all works out. Let's go back and show you what happened to the 75 of Andy Rollo. Looked like it was just a single car crash. Again, it was going into turn number 1. Turn number 1 has been chaotic today. Oh, 69 was hit by Justin Lightning. 69 of Eric Jacks went up, hit Andy Rollo, and single car crash, that's it. Nothing too bad here. Show you again. Eric Jacks just went up the track. Andy ran into Eric and just lost control of his car, hit the wall, and spun out. So 5 to go. This time by it's going to be 4 to go. we should be having a green, white, checkered finish. This could be a crazy end to this race. Top 10 drivers have all stayed the same. We're under our third caution and just 16 laps. 4 to go now. '33 John Jackson trying to get his first win of the season. He is running in 5th in the points. 48 points back behind Destiny Borg. The way this is going to finish, Destiny will not be the points leader. After this race, we are halfway through the ARCA series. 4 more races to go, and it is going to be a wild 4 races. I can guarantee that. Don't miss this week. We've got the Truck Series and the Cup Series returning Friday and Saturday night at Martinsville. Martinsville is going to be a pretty fun track, and then after that, those 2 series go to Talladega. Talladega is going to be 2 weeks for the ARCA series, getting closer to that race. Second super speedway of the season. Martinsville is going to be the second short track of the season, coming up next week after Pocono. '75 Andy Rollo did not come down pit road to repair his car, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can gain any positions or if he's going to fall back a lot. Still 1 driver out of the race. That's the 22 of Mudkip. Had a mechanical failure under the last caution. I think we've just about seen more caution laps than we've seen racing today. We really, this season in the ARCA series, we haven't seen a whole lot of crashes. Daytona had a couple big crashes. Bristol, we had some cautions here and there, but really no big crashes. Kansas went just about caution-free. So, here at Pocono, though, we are making up for the lost cautions, I guess. I believe the pace lights are going to go off next time, so this is going to be an interesting restart because we said at the beginning for signups we are not doing we're not doing a single lap restart. So, this is going to give us a green, white, checkered finish. So, basically what happens now, you see all the drivers here. We're going to have to export the standings. We're going to have to go then to an offline series race, double file restart. Now, of course, the 22 of Mudkip is not going to be in the finish of this race because he is out, unfortunately. Robbie Bannister's 2 laps down, so he is going to have a slightly lower car rating than anybody else because he's 2 laps down, and that's how we're going to have to do this. So it's going to be a very interesting race, nonetheless. So we'll go here. Let's see here. We will put ARCA. So we will be back with the conclusion of the Pocono race. Green, white, checkered finish coming up. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, everybody, we are back. I had to reset the starting order. So this is how they were running at the time of the caution. Now you see there's 37 drivers, not 38. The 22 of Mudkip is out of the race. You will be credited with 38th place, don't worry. But these are all the drivers that are left. So the damaged cars back here that were in crashes, they're a little bit slower than the rest of the field. Robbie Bannister is pretty slow as well because he is technically 2 laps down. So, this is how they line up for the restart. I'm going to hit drive real quick just so we can get through to the actual start of the race. So, it says lap 2, or lap 0 out of 2 right now. Getting ready for the restart. The green, white, checkered finish, the first time we've had that this season. what is going to happen. Can they make it around without crashing for 2 laps? It's been quite a crazy race. We've had a lot of cautions so far today. The most we've had actually this season. Out of any race. Even Daytona, Bristol, I believe. I don't think we're done yet. 33 John Jackson on the inside line. He's got the 1 of Foxy Pirate right behind him. On the outside line, it is the 06 Cooper McCollum. Trying to get his first win and his first start. Green flag in the air. Green, white, checkered finish. Here we go. The field, everybody ducking out of line, going 3 wide. Look at this. The number 1 going to go down low. He's going to try to make it 3 wide as well for the lead. He's going to get underneath John Jackson. He will take the lead away. Does he have enough momentum? No, there's a crash in the back. Oh, no. That's the 62 and the 69. The 62 of Justin Lightning. The 69, Eric Jacks. Can they get back to the line? Look at this. The 06 now, Cooper McCollum on the inside. He is going for the lead. 33, John Jackson has been dominant so far today. He is on the outside line. He is holding off everybody so far. The 3 of Luke Parks is up there in second as well. The number 1, Foxy Pirate, has fallen back a little bit, but here he comes back around, trying to get 3rd place back. I don't know if he'll be able to do it or not, so caution flag out. We're going to have to redo this yet again. Oh, my. 4 wide to the line for second. So 33, John Jackson still out front. The 3 of Luke Parks now is second place. Third, the 06 Cooper McCollum. Let's go back and show you what happened for this crash. Right on the start as well. Like, man, these cars they're having a hard time getting through turn 1 right now. C3, it was 4 wide yet again. 28, Papa Carey hit Eric Jacks. Oh, hard hit for both of those drivers. They will be out of the race. Unfortunate. So we're going to have to redo this yet again. Another green, white, checkered finish. Got to take a picture again of the running order. That way we can keep everybody where they're supposed to be at. Obviously, the 62 and the 69 are going to be out of the race as well. So, we will be back yet again with our second attempt at a green, white, checkered finish in the ARCA series. We'll be back here at Pocono. And we are back yet again with the next green, white, checkered finish. So here's how they're going to line up yet again for the second green, white, checkered finish of the day. John Jackson still holding on to the lead. Somehow, I don't know how he's been able to hold on. He has overcome just about everything. I would say that 33 is probably the best car in the field right now. He has been able to hold off drivers on the outside line, the inside line, everywhere. And, it doesn't matter where he runs on the track as well. He is able just to power through everybody, and he has led just about every single lap today. 33 car looking good. The 3 of Luke Parks now going to start beside him on the outside line on the front row. But look who is behind the leader, the 06, Cooper McCollum, having a great debut. He started on the outside line last time, almost took the lead away from John Jackson. Now he starts on the inside. Green flag is back in the air. Green, white, checkered attempt number 2. See if they can get through the first turn without crashing. Again, everybody going down low, trying to get as much as they can. John Jackson going to get a great lead in turn number 1. Luke Parks going to clear the... Oh, there's a huge crash! Huge crash in turn number 1. That's the 2, the 9, I believe it is. The 79, the 46, Shannon Lowe, Alvin Jones. Oh, that's the 28, I believe, Papa Carey. Huge crash in turns 1. My gosh. Well, and you know what that means. We're going to have to do this yet again. Oh, my God. So John Jackson out front. Battle for second place going on back here. Look at the 54, Joseph Evans, trying to take second away from Luke Parks. The 8, Dakota Pryor on the outside. He is trying to get positions back that he lost earlier. A huge crash. You See, I believe that's Casey Nanico, the 98 car. 75 of 75 Andy Rollo's right there. I believe Eric Jacks was involved in that crash. Yeah, there's the 99. That is Casey Nanico. Unfortunate. So yet again, another green-white checkered finish. We are not going to have anybody left at the end of this thing. Take a quick picture of the cars right now, where they're at, and then we will have to go back and, of course, redo it yet again. Involved in that crash, that was the 2 NASCAR legends, the 25 of Alvin Jones, the 46 Shannon Lowe, and the 28 Papa Carey. Man, so let's go back and show you what happened with them. That was a hard hit. And again, that was on the start, on the restart. We've not been able to get past turn 1 on these green-white checkered starts. They weren't 4 wide this time. It was 3 wide, but everybody is just... Oh, 28 had a hard hit. Upside down, too. But everybody's just racing for the same real estate. And unfortunately, 5 cars are going to be out of the race. They were up near the top 10 as well. Show you that crash again. Watch the 28. They all started hitting each other, bouncing into each other, and 28 of Papa Carey into the wall hard, head on as well. That was a bad hit. All 4 of those drivers are out of the race. Same with that 98 Casey Nanico. He is going to be out as well. Casey was involved in a crash earlier. So, we've got to go back and do it again. We will be back yet again at Pocono. And we're back with hopefully what will be the final green-white checkered attempt. Again, you have everybody. 30 drivers now are left in this race. So these are where they were at the time of the caution. Go ahead and do this and just, whoops. There we go. That way we can get right to the racing action. 33 of John Jackson has yet again been able to hold off everybody. He's got Luke Parks on the outside. Look at the 8 of Dakota Pryor on the inside line, second row. Dakota has managed to get his way back up into the top 5. He was outside of the top 5 on that last restart. The 06 of Cooper McCollum, he is further back in this group of cars. So hopefully we can get past the first turn. Hopefully we can get past the next 2 laps. Green, white, checkered finish yet again underway. Green flag back in the air. John Jackson did not get a good start compared to that 3 of Luke Parks. And they all dive down low again. Luke is going to try to get the lead away from John out of this turn. Can he hold him off? Oh, there's some bouncing around. There's another crash again. And this one's a huge crash. It's going to take a lot of cars with it. The 41 Osman Hamid, the 06 of Cooper McCollum, the 1 Foxy Pirate, the 34 of Alex Bruno, the 48 Darwish Jr., many others involved. Ooh, someone hit the wall there on the backstretch. Oh, my God, we're not going to have anybody left after this. And you see up front here, Luke Parks, the 3, has been able to get past the 33 of John Jackson. John falling back to 3rd, possibly even 4th now. Here comes the 51 trying to take 3rd place away. I don't think he's going to be able to take 3rd away. John will hold on to 3rd. 54 Joseph Evans now running in 2nd. Luke Parks is the race leader. He will lead them back down to the green once we have the next green-white checkered finish. Now, I said Joseph Evans is 2nd. That is his real name. The James Prepare Jr. is just a fake name that he made. So his real name is Joseph Evans. Oh my gosh. So first off, we got to look and see who all is going to be out of this race. A lot of cars going to be out. Let's see. We got the 77, the 11, the 1, the 06, the 41. Oh, there's a crash on the backstretch. The 18, Dale Cole Jr., he was turned around. A lot of cars with damage. What in the world happened here? Oh, he hit Winston Parker and then The 88 Christian Wilson has damage. My gosh. Well, we obviously need to go back and look at that crash and show you what happened there. The field is frozen. Let's look on board with the 06 of Cooper McCollum. Again, they just went down low trying to go 4 wide. You cannot go 4 wide in a turn here. Not on the start, at least. 30 of James Weber hit those cars. They all crashed. And then you see everybody else involved here. Huge crash. Kyle Vickers, the 55, was around. I think Colton Harmon was involved in that. Isaiah Williams. There's a driver I don't think was involved in the crash. We're going to go on board with them and see. The 10 of Destiny Borg might have made it out of that wreck without any damage. Restarted in 21st. Let's ride on board with her. Crash starts to happen. I think she made it past. Let's watch and see. Wow, Destiny Borg able to make it past. That is the points leader entering this race. Guess what? She's up to 14th now. This is going to be an interesting race, for sure. We still have a lot more left, so go ahead and take a picture of the standings yet again. There was only 30 drivers this time. Now it's going to be a little bit less, and like always, we will be back again with the, hopefully, conclusion of this race here at Pocono. Another green white checkered coming up. We'll be right back. Hello everybody, we are back yet again here at Pocono. Starting another green-white checkered finish. Now, if you guys are kind of confused as to what we're doing, basically in the ARCA series this season, we're trying something new with the Allstar Offline Racing League, and we are basically doing unlimited green-white checkered finishes until we get a green flag finish without a crash. It doesn't matter if we lose every single car in this pack, in this field. Right now we have 25 drivers left. 52 of Robbie Bannister is now on the lead lap after all these cautions. So everybody is on the lead lap now in this pack. And here we go yet again. Green flag back in the air. The 3 of Luke Parks now is going to lead the field to the green. See if he can hold off John Jackson, who is right behind him. Now John Jackson on the inside. He is going for the lead already. Small group of cars. Hopefully they can make it past turn 1 without any wrecks. John might lose some positions here. Further in the back, you see the 98 of Jeff Light in his rookie debut. He is making his way towards the front. John Jackson is going to lose a lot of positions. Look at this, the 54 Joseph Evans to the front. He is going to get past Luke Parks, and he is going to clear him. Now a new race leader yet again coming to the white flag here out of the next turn. Everybody so far so good. There's no contact yet. Look at this now, the 30 of James Weber trying to take the position away from the 51. That is Matt Pouchot. 3 wide further back in the field. Look at all this action back here. They are racing hard and aggressive here. Robbie Bannister trying to make a move. White flag in the air. The 54 Joseph Evans, he has the white flag. Can he hold off the field? They're going to be 4 wide entering the turn. They drop down to 3 wide. There's 4 wide back here. Destiny Borg into Dave Benjamin Jr. Almost sent him around. She's trying to be aggressive, trying to get to the front. Dave Benjamin in the top 10 with a damaged race car. Destiny's going to fall back a little bit. The 54, Joseph Evans out front. I think he's going to be able to hold off the 3 of Luke Parks. Off of the tunnel turn. They are still going the right way. Everybody able to regroup after the contact. Here comes the 3 of Luke Parks out of the final turn. Does he have enough to get past that 54 Joseph Evans? It is going to be the 54 Joseph Evans to the lead and winning this race at Pocono. See the whole field of cars going past the start-finish line. Finally getting the green-white checkered finish completed. This race is official. What a race. That was crazy. 25 drivers finished the race. See, Robbie Bannister, even though he got his lap back, he was able to get up to 23rd. Amazing race there. Dakota Pryor rallies back to 5th place. A great finish for the 10 of Destiny Borg, who was mired back in 35th before the green, white, checkered finishes. She possibly will still be the points leader, at least be in the top 5. We'll have to see how the points play out. Luke Parks gets a great finish, finishing in 2nd place. Another good finish is the 98 Jeff Light, his rookie race. Rookie season, he is in his first start this season. The number 98 car finishes 7th. So basically now what happens, these 25 drivers obviously here get credited with their finishing position. Everybody else is going to get a provisional from 26th to 38th place. So it depends on where they when they wrecked and where they wrecked. So we will get the points updated. We'll show you the results later on once that is completely done, but it's going to take me a few minutes for that. So we will be back with the overall standings and the finishing results of this race. We'll be right back. See you soon.